So I haven't done a vlog in a very long time, and I knew that I was kind of overdue for one. I really wanted to do one, but I just didn't know what to do it of. And then I kind of brainstormed with Tara. I was asking her, because I know she watches a lot of vlog people on YouTube, and I wanted to know what they generally do. She watches a lot of like makeup gurus and stuff, and what they do monthly is their top 5 favorite things for that month. So I thought that's a pretty cool idea, but obviously I'm not going to do makeup. I would kind of do like technology stuff and stuff that I am generally using if I'm making videos, or stuff that I'm personally using, like stuff that I use at the gym. So yeah, we're going to give this a shot. Let me know what you guys think of the video. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comment box. But yeah, this is going to be my top 5 things for February. So coming in at number 5, we have the ASUS Republic of Gamers NOMAD backpack. This is something that I picked up whoa, like exposing itself to you already. This is something that I picked up very recently, and not only does it look really badass with the black and red color finish, has the ASUS Republic of Gamers badge on the front, hard shell right here. It has a bunch of storage options. It has the main compartment where you can put your laptop. It was designed to store an ASUS Republic of Gamers 17-inch laptop, which is like this thick, so pretty much can fit any laptop on the market right now. It's also designed as a LAN bag, so this is designated sections for headphones, keyboard, cables, more pockets right here, and another quick access pocket at the front, which I showed you a bit earlier, which is protected by a hard shell. What I'm kind of give you an idea what I'm upgrading from, I have been using for the last 2 years the Astro backpack that you probably see a lot of YouTubers use. If you go to like a PAX or like an E3, everyone basically uses this this backpack, which has been serving me well for like 2 years, like I said. But I thought I just wanted something a little bit different, so hence the upgrade. In terms of strapping, has a bunch of comfort straps as well. One that goes across the chest, comes with this little carabiner right here, which I guess, and one for the hip. And generally, I mainly bought just because it looked really, really cool and thought it warranted being in the top 5. So yeah, this one comes in at number 5, and just something that looks really, really awesome. Coming in at number 4, we have the ENEROIZER PlayStation 4 controller charger. I know that's not that very exciting, but to me, this is more of a functional thing. So day one, I noticed that the PlayStation 4's controllers, despite being well designed, the battery life is not nearly as good as the PlayStation 3 controller. They die really, really quickly. And this is the officially licensed charger right here from PlayStation. And you saw just a second ago how it works and how the controller just sits in the cradle like that, which is great. It works fine. The only thing that I do not like about it is the way that it's designed. So let's just say you have like a small shelf where you put all your controllers like I do. The cradle has to sit in the shelf, and that makes the back controller absolutely inaccessible. If you need to actually pull it out, put the controller in, or take it out, then put back the charger back in. So I know that's kind of like a first world problem sort of deal. But after a while, like I said, charging so many controllers, it wears down. So with the ENEROIZER one, it's pretty self-explanatory. It fits in the front like that, sits in, comes in and out pretty quickly like that. So yeah, this is what I like. It's fairly inexpensive. It's only like 25-30 bucks, but well worth the money in my opinion. This translucent part right here, it glows based on if the controller is charged or not. So if the controller isn't fully charged, this section is red, but if it's fully charged, it's blue. So just to give you a visual indicator of when your controllers are ready. It uses an outlet plug for the charger. It's not a USB one that plugs into the PlayStation, which I don't know if you would want that anyways, because an outlet would charge your controllers a lot faster anyways. So yeah, this comes in at number 4, something just very, very functional if you are a video gamer. Coming in at number 3, we have the TOMTOM Runner GPS watch. This is something that I've been using more recently at the gym when I bought it a couple weeks ago. And what I really like about this watch is that it's versatile, meaning that it can take a beating. And usually when you're talking about watches and taking a beating, you mean the straps, because if you wear a gym watch for a while, eventually the sweat is gonna eventually erode the color, or like the strap may break. What I like about this watch a lot is that the strap is actually replaceable, and it comes in a variety of colors as well. So the center unit right here actually pops out with a little bit of force. It comes separate from the wrist strap. And the wrist strap, like I said, comes in a bunch of colors. This is the one that it came with, this gray one. And then I actually bought a black one as well, just in case I wanted to keep it a little bit more low-key. But right now, I'm digging the turquoise, mainly because it matches the headphones that I am using right now. So it has all the functions of a gym watch that you want. It's not a smartwatch, so it doesn't connect to your phone or anything, but it does what it needs to do. It has a stopwatch, it has the time, obviously, date, and a bunch of other stuff that I probably will not use. It comes with a heart rate monitor as well, and as you can see, since this one is still wrapped up, I don't really use the heart rate monitor. I mainly just use the watch to time my rest intervals between sets at the gym, because you don't want to be taking too long of a rest breaks. So yeah, the old watch I was using was another TomTom watch, but this was the Nike branded one. As you can see, this one's not charged because I haven't used it in months. I loved it when it was not broken, and like I said, it wasn't the unit that broke, but the main problem was the strap. This little edge right here that clicks in and connects to the strap, there used to be like little knobs right here, but the knobs broke off, and which made the watch almost useless, because then the only thing holding on are the little prongs, and you have like a watch that's like flopping around as you're working out. So I think TomTom did a good job by making their own watch and wisely using a replaceable strap, just to make sure that you have options, especially if it breaks, or if you're like me, you want different color options as well. But yeah, thoroughly recommend this watch. I enjoy it. And instead of using the touchpad on the face of the watch, it's actually this little control at the very bottom of it, which is very handy and very intuitive. So yeah, I like this watch a lot. If you're in the market for a new gym watch, then I recommend you check this one out as well. Coming in number 2 spot, we have probably the best set of headphones that I have actually ever used in my entire lifetime. These are the BOSE SOUNDSPORT in-ear headphones, and for the majority of my life, I have never been able to use in-ear bud headphones. I've actually always used, because I don't actually use like the big honking Dre's that everyone wears, or the Beats, I generally stick to the ones that hook over top of the ear, just because I have fairly large ears, so most earbuds are a complete write-off for me. Like the Apple ones that come shipped with like iPods and iPhones, they just like plop out of my ears, just because I could like be sitting here and then just randomly fall. What makes these headphones so good is that they have this little silicone attachment, which is kind of freaky looking, but they hook into this little crevice of your ear right here. So they go in and then they hook right there, and they're like the most comfortable things I have ever worn in my entire lifetime. And the actual hook thing, the silicone thing, in the package, it comes in 3 different sizes. There's a small, a medium, and large. So it's very versatile, and people with varying sizes ears. So it definitely will fit in most cases. I can highly recommend that. It probably will. If I could find a pair of buds that fit my ear, then they probably will fit your ear as well. In terms of the other parts of the headphones, they actually have there's a controller thing right here that allows you to control the volume of your music. And as well, there's a little, this is like the simplest thing ever, but it's like made the world of difference for me. There's like this little clip at the near the front end of it. So what I do is I clip it right here, and then I run the line under my shirt, under my arm, into my iPod, which is right here. And if you're at the gym and you're moving a lot, sometimes if the wire isn't clipped in, then it kind of like moves around. Sometimes it actually gets disconnected, then you have to like fish and try to fix it. With this clip, that fixes the problem completely. And BOSE always makes really good product in terms of sound. That they're basically a sound company, so the fidelity are probably some of the best that I've ever heard so far. And like I said, this one matches. They come in a variety of colors, but this one matches the watch that I've been using these days. So yeah, that comes in at number 2. All right, finally coming in at number 1, we have the Sennheiser Game 1 gaming headset. So these are my most favorite pair of headphones that I have ever used in my entire lifetime. For the majority of my gaming career after I started wearing headphones, I've always used Astros. I have like 3 different pairs of Astro A40s and 1 pair of A50s, I think. But last year I made the switch over to Sennheisers, and then I recently purchased this one. And what I noticed immediately when I put them on is that they are extremely light. They are a lot lighter than A40s. So over a long gaming session, I know it sounds ridiculous, but the extra weight does help with the wear and tear and the fatigue of your head and the neck cramps and all that kind of stuff. And not only are they designed well, they are absolutely sexy. It comes in black as well if you're not a fan of the white, and it has a bunch of other functions that you don't find on A40s either. So first off, there's a quick volume changer directly on the headphones on the right ear cup, which is really handy. So you don't have to reach to change the volume. You can directly do it on your ear. And as well with the microphone is not detachable, which would have been a nice feature, but the reason why it's not detachable is that it has an automatic mute function. So when the boom is down like this, it works fine, the mic works great, but once you put it in the upright position, it automatically disables the microphone, which is something really handy. So you don't have to reach down to your neck to find the switch, or reach down into the controller or your crotch area to disable the microphone. Someone walked in on you and you're trying to disable your mute button, but you're trying to reach on there. It could look like something different anyways. So yeah, other things, standard stuff. Headphone pad adjusts to your head right here if you have a big melon like myself, which is standard for Asians, having a big head. And as well, they come in an open and closed design. The closed design is a little bit more expensive, I think about $20 more. These are the open design ones, and the difference is with the open design one, the ear cups are made out of a polyester, whereas with the closed design one, they're made out of leather. But with the closed design one, they are designed to kind of keep noise out. But with that is the problem with that is that when you're commentating and you have closed design headphones, your voice kind of sounds echoey to yourself to hear. And when I'm commentating, I don't want my voice to sound echoey. I want it to sound natural. So that's why I elected to go with the open design ones, just because the echo, you don't want the echo. So long braided cable, little touches like this always make me happy. They included a tie just in case you find that the cable is too long. Wrap it up as much as you want. And as well, the end of it has 2 attachments, one for microphone and one for headphone. It's originally designed as a PC headset, but you can very easily turn it into a console one. So you just need a couple of adapters. So this is an adapter right here that changes. This one is made by Astro. It just came with my A40s. So here to here, and then the headphone one to the green one, and that goes directly into your mix amp like that. If you have it's compatible with mix amp as well if you have one just hanging around. I have 4 of these. So that's how you get it to work with an Astro mix amp. If you like the mix amp a lot, you can do that. And if you want to forego the mix amp, you can actually get another adapter, which is the same thing, but on the other end you have a USB. This one is made by Logitech. I do not remember where I picked it up, but they're fairly inexpensive. You can find them for $5 online. So it's basically the exact same principle as the other one. Headphone here, and then this plugs in directly into your PlayStation. And if you plug it directly into your PlayStation, it automatically siphons or automatically sets the PlayStation to output sound through the headphones and and the microphone, and enables the microphone to work. So something really, really handy if you're not recording. The only problem is if you're a person who records, then you can't use this because, and then that you won't get any sound recording coming through your video. It's a technical thing that I probably won't get into now, but yeah. But if you're not a person who makes videos, then you don't have to worry about it at all. So yeah, by far the best set of headphones that I have ever used. I just cannot stress how light they are. They're like a feather on top of your head, and which is why this one comes in at number 1. At regular price, they're a bit more expensive, but if you get, they go on sale a lot, so they're fairly somewhat affordable on sale. But like I said, I absolutely love them, and hopefully you guys will try them out. And that finally rounds out the top 5 of February. So yeah, those are my top 5 picks for February, stuff that I use in gaming and stuff that I use in life. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a quick look at it and my explanations of why I like them so much. Let me know what you guys think of the stuff that I posted. If you have any questions, I'll be sure to answer them. As well, if you would like this vlog thing to kind of continue with this top 5, let me know as well. I'll try to find some other ways to do more vlogs for you guys, but one step at a time, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have a fantastic day.